Hello, welcome back to the channel. This message is for Scorpio. These are the October monthly readings. I am starting with the Animal Spirit Oracle. I will start with these, clarify with the Tattoo Oracle, and then get advice from the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Okay, so stick around till the end. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck here, we have the number 40, Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things. So the overall energy for you for October is to really look at the details, be present in your here and now, be present and pay attention to the small things, especially if you're signing contracts or starting new relationships or whatever. Okay, it's like really paying attention to your intuition when it comes to these small things around something that is foundational. The number 4 talks about foundations. So whether it's internal foundations, some sort of belief pattern, thought, process, however that shows up, or external, right? Your home, your work, your relationships. So it's all areas, macro and micro. The first card that came out is Otter Spirit. You are never alone, the number 42. So this card talks about understanding the connectedness of every single person and every soul, our connectedness to spirit, understanding our even to nature, right? Nature, animals, all of these things that we're connected to, which would make the lie that we tell ourselves that we are alone, it would make it more open, okay? Because we aren't. We can't be alone ever, really, even if we wanted to. So even if it feels like things are being removed from your life right now, or tower moments are happening, things are shifting around, just trust that it is for the highest good, okay? Then we have the number 24, so 4224. You could be seeing a lot of mirroring in and outside of yourself, right? Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life. Now, more with that mirroring. So when I see the two numbers back to back like this, it tells me that there's a lot of mirroring happening. Now, it could be you are mirroring your foundation around relationships. Okay, that's what 4s and 2s. 4's foundational, 2 is relationships and choices. So right now you could be mirroring that, and you could see that being mirrored back to you inside of other people. We also have bring your ideas to life, Electric Eel Spirit, right? So it is those ideas that you have around relationships. Maybe they're going through an adjustment period at this time where you're like, wow, that really doesn't align with me anymore. I want to move in this direction. So you're really getting clear on what your idea of relationships or security or foundations look like. Maybe this is business, okay? Then we have 34, Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. Now this talks about the presence, being present in your everyday life. Okay, so you could be working toward that through the month of October. It is the number 7. Now 7s talk about reassessment and planning, very internal energy. So you could really be getting a lot of messages from spirit. There are things that you really need to be silent and listen to in the present moment. Okay, now we're going to go a little bit deeper into these and see what they are about. Otter Spirit. Put those in here. Otter Spirit, please. Thank you. The 4 of Cups. The 8 of Coins. Right now you are mastering something. Okay, something very emotional. We have the 9 of Coins as well. So I think what's happening here is like you're mastering, first of all, mirroring. I'm seeing that here. Okay, and then the 8 of Coins is about self-mastery. Again here, the mirror. Okay, there's something mirroring to you around your emotions and your finances. It's like maybe you're mixing business with pleasure. Maybe your own personal self-worth is what's being replayed in the mind, right? That subconscious belief around your self-worth, and that's what's causing you. That is literally what causes people to have poverty, okay? It's around their own personal self-worth. So maybe that's what you're healing at this time. Like you're not good enough or something. If you're having any issues with that, please get a hold of me. We can do a healing session around that. All that information will be in the description box below. I have actually done this healing for my own self, so I could absolutely help you with this. So there's a self-mastery going on. It's like you're transmuting energy that is painful, maybe feeling like you've been like left out of something, like there aren't enough options or something like that, right? But you're transmuting this into your own independence. The reason for this pain is to give you more independence, like so you understand the dynamic of what needs to be healed in order to get what you're asking for. Which, look at another mirroring card. It's like you want balance, you want reciprocity. Okay, electric eel spirit. Thank you. We have the Five of Wands, which is conflict, chaos, like game playing also. You have the Ace of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. And then we have the King of Swords. Okay, so you could be trying to make logical sense of your emotions. Like the King of Swords, he is all about, and that's the ideas, right? The ideas that you have. So there might be some conflict around what your idea of fulfillment is. Excuse me. Like your emotional fulfillment isn't fully clear to you at this time. And there's some conflict inside of you or chaos around it. But there's change happening there on purpose, so you can have the ideas that you have, you can bring them into existence. So it's important that you have laser focus on what you do want and let that chaotic, that chaos feeling inside of you that you could possibly be used to from childhood, right? I do not judge because I have the same thing. It's like this chaos is kind of comfortable for you, but you don't want to do that anymore. There's like, you want a softer existence. Hummingbird spirit. And that makes a lot of sense because Venus is in the sign of Scorpio right now. And it's not very comfortable for Venus to be there. It is pushing us to look at our relationships and figure out what we truly want from them. Scorpio is about transformation. So we are going through a transformation of how we look at love and intimacy and relationships. Okay, so we have the Hierophant. Wait, be here now. So being in the present moment, we have the Hierophant, the Two of Coins. One more, please. Or two. The Nine of Cups and the High Priestess. Wow. Wow, yeah, that's amazing. Okay, so in the present moment, when you are present, there are going to be opportunities to balance things out. You're going to be able to know it. Okay, so the Hierophant is like these structures that are balancing out in your life with the Two of Coins. They're like the scales are balanced in this. So there are different structures that are balancing out in your life. And Spirit's asking you to be present because the work that you've done here is going to start showing up. The Nine of Cups is that emotional fulfillment. Now you started with this Nine of Coins. It's like you were more focused and centered on your money. And for some reason there was like maybe a lack of money because your self-worth wasn't as high, right? Your values for yourself weren't as high. So you couldn't get that money to come to you, right? Now, all of a sudden, you're emotionally focused instead of physically focused. And when you align yourself with the emotional focus part of it, that's when you can attract those things in. You have to be at that vibrational frequency. I know the best thing for myself when I put this into practice, I started doing my business for the reason I wanted to do my business, not to make money, right? I wanted to help people. So that's why I do this. An example of switching the perspective so you can attract what you're actually looking for. Now, I think you're going to be doing that. There's going to be like knowledge coming in, or secrets again being like shared with you around what your true happiness is. We have this Ace of Cups up here that's like, I want to feel like this. I want to be overflowing with what I do with my life and how I spend my money and what I do with my time and all of that, okay? When you put the 9 and the 1 together, that makes 10 of Cups. So you're going to be getting, off of this inspiration, you're going to be getting a ton of more secrets, right? Secrets, ton more knowledge around what actually makes you happy and what that looks like for you. So Spirit's asking you to be present so you can see what you want and what you don't want. Okay, now let's get some advice for you. What advice do we have? Thank you. 2 of Cups, so relationships. The Moon, so something that's being hidden. 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, the Lovers. Wow, okay, I think right now, if you're dealing with a personal relationship, like a love relationship, you could be walking, like secretly walking away because of other options. That's really out here, like 2 of Cups, the Moon, that's like secret relationships almost. The 7 of Cups is having other options. The 8 of Cups is walking away, and then we have the Lovers. So you could just seriously be walking away from relationships at this time and not really telling anyone. That's not really advice, but so the 2 of Cups, it's like the shadow work that you're doing right now is around relationships. And there could be multiple things that have led you, right? Like there could be confusion around walking away from something, right? So Spirit's really asking you to be present in the moment. That's what it is. It's being present in the moment so you know if this is something you want or not. Your intuition will tell you, but you have to see it for what it is. Okay. All right, Scorpio, that is what I have for you for this month. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to schedule a session, again, it is in the description box below. Otherwise, I will see you guys for our mid-month readings. Bye.